Welcome and welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play once again some Europa Universalis IV. We're going to play Campaigner's Heir today. Well, for the foreseeable few days, because I've never finished any EU4 campaign in a single sitting video, and I don't think I ever will. We're playing as Heir, going for the Golden Wind achievement, in which we have to simply make half our income from gold while making at least 50 ducats of income. So somehow gain a bunch of gold income and gain a bunch of income and have most of it be gold, which is, aside from the fact we have to get ourselves a bunch of gold provinces and stuff, which does require military expansion, obviously, because I don't think we have any gold to start with. We have a quick look here. No, none of that. So aside from that, it's going to be an exercise in math and planning, I suppose. The thing with gold, well, a bunch of things with gold. One is you get inflation from having gold income. And if you have a lot of gold income, you get a lot of inflation. So what we're unlikely to want to do is to sit at, like, I don't know, 23 ducats of gold income for a long time before we get the final ducats or something like that, because that would just ruin our economy. So we're going to find a way to relatively simultaneously gain a bunch of gold income. The other reason for that, and it might be more important, is that gold mines have a chance to deplete on a... I don't actually know what the tick sort of is, if it checks every day or every month or whatever. But they have a chance to deplete in the higher development they have, the more likely they're to deplete and halving their development. So again, having a bunch of gold mines lying around while not getting to our stated goal is going to be problematic, because then we're probably going to have to rebuild them up. And that's kind of Why are we going for Heir here instead of something else? Well, I've been mulling over ideas for campaigns. I still have Bisa's suggestion of a monument stealing small/tall sort of campaign, which is still interesting to me, but it's a bit more complicated than what I kind of want to do something more straightforward right now. Same goes for why I'm not doing, say, the Saruhan campaign, which I considered. But starting as a vassal of the Ottomans right now, well, starting as the Ottomans, releasing ourselves and then playing as Saruhan, and then fighting ourselves out of the Ottomans. We have done that before. I will do it again, I'm sure. But right now it's a bit more than I'm willing to go with. And the last one I considered was 80 years around the world, which is interesting to me. I don't know if I can do it in one go. I've not had a particularly great plan, but it's going to require a bunch of planning and it's going to require colonization. We just did 2 campaigns where we started exploration and expansion, and I think it would be nice to have one where we don't have that. Okay, but to our actual plan here. So what do we do? There are 3 gold mines in, I believe they're all in Mali, or around there, but they might just all be in Mali. No one's in Kong. So 3 gold mines around here we could just pick up. But just, he says, also clicking on the wrong trade. It's not in Kong. Where is it? We just see a gold mine. There, it's in Lobi. Gold income is, if my math is correct, or the wiki is correct, and then my math building on top of that, we're making every development in a gold province at 0 autonomy gives you 8 ducats a year. So that's like 0.66 ducats a month. If we're supposed to make 50 ducats total income and half of that be gold, we need to have 25 ducats coming from gold. That means we have 37 and a half, I guess, development in gold mines that's necessary at exactly 0 autonomy. So we're going to have to be a bit bigger. I think that can be done with these 3 gold. I mean, obviously it can be done with 1 gold mine. We could just highly develop it. But every click of development is more expensive than the previous one. And you don't get more money, more gold from the higher development. Same per point. So if you want to be diplo efficient, you need more gold mines. The more you have, the more diplo efficient it is. Also, the less likely we are to deplete and stuff. But getting more than these 3 gold mines would actually require us going quite far. I know there's a bunch of gold mines down in Kilwa we could maybe pick up. And then there's probably something over in the New World, but I think we're gonna try and make do with Mali and Kong here. Seems reasonable. At like 12 or 13 development, that should be quite doable. Then, of course, we have to get the stuff, but that seems fine. We also need to take care to not make more money from other things. I feel like we should be able to tank our income enough. If we have to, then that's not a problem. Right? Increasing autonomy in places, not trading, stuff like that, and we should be able to unbalance our gold income enough to just pick up the achievement. So all in all, it doesn't seem like a hugely difficult campaign. I don't know why so few people have it. Steam tells me 0.1% of people have it. Being one of the rarest achievements there is. So, we'll see. Maybe it's just too boring. I don't think it's boring, but it might be a bit quick. We shall see. We get an air start. Air is a relatively generous start, considering what we usually do. I mean, we have a bunch of cruddy desert provinces here. But there is air itself at 9 development, and, well, everything else is 3. So we have air and nothing much else. Actually have some salt there, another bit of salt and some iron, so even okay trade goods. We have a real fort in our capital, which we're immediately going to stop paying for because that's freaking expensive. I might tear it down even. Let's see what our income says. And we're gonna be interested in doing some sort of expansion. It's been a while since we have been able to, freely look around for expansion targets. Last time we did it in this region was with Dahomey, that was a mad rush, and now that's a start. So compared to that, this should be easy. We have our neighbor in Stronghai, of course, which is always a threat. We shall see. Now, we already have our enemies in Kanembornu, Stronghai, and Zizao, out of which Kanembornu is probably our most likely first expansion target, because Stronghai is probably going to find a bunch of friends. And don't think Jenny and Katsina ganging up on Stronghai is probably not going to be too useful. So Kanembornu might be where we look first. We might also look at Yao, although they like us, because they might not be picking up too many friends. How are your enemies? Hopefully your enemy with Kanembornu and your enemy with Vadai, which might give me the opportunity to eat into you without much intervention from others. Maybe they're actually who we should... it's... questionable. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rival Kanembornu. I'm going to start spying on them. I'm also going to look for somebody to be my friend. See, I could pick up Yao and Vadai, but they're really prime expansion targets right now, probably. Don't really care about Noob. Would really like to have some... Timbuktu over there. Might be a decent one. Obviously Mali... Boys. Mali would also be nice, but they're a lot further away from saying yes. Who are your rivals, Timbuktu? Jenny and Mali. 7k troops, 12k, 9k. Timbuktu is actually not stronger militarily, but look at that. Look at that capital province. 18 development with a set of trade. Surely they can hold their own in a fight, right? Let's hope that that's true. I will go ahead and improve relations with you. Yes. I will go ahead and rival Kanem-Bornu, counter-rival. And I will start spying on them. We don't start with cores or anything, right? No. Didn't think so. But covered, build spy network, go. And what's my number 3 play? Tempted to also fabricate on Yao. Alternatively, Katsina. The enemy is with strong high, which is why I'm tempted to not, but they don't like me. I like them, but they are hostile towards me. Why? They want my stuff. Daura. We started our Crusader Kings 3 campaign here. As Daurama Daura of Daura, I think. I mean, that's reason enough to go here. Let's see if we can't pick this up. Build it. Now, merchant-wise. We have nothing we can do with our other merchant. Well, it's not true. I'm gonna send them to Timbuktu to steer trade, which does nothing. The steering does nothing for us because we're steering it, well, not even away from us. It's on behind our node. But we are gonna get a little bonus to our own home power because we're steering somewhere else, and that's better than nothing. We can enforce religious unity, which we should always do. I mean, gotta have unity, right? And we do... Oh, I really don't want to pick up a second rival right now. Well, interesting. So counter-rivaling Stronghai and or Zhao is essentially free. They're already view us as rivals. They're going to be happy to band up with other people who also see us as rivals. It doesn't matter whether I rival them or not. But I don't currently gain much from a rivalry to Stronghai or Zhao. It would help to rival Katsina because we're spying there and we're planning to take their land. But then that might drive them to go and be friendly with, say, Stronghai. Yeah, unlikely. But another one, Zhao, for example. Or Katsina, which I would like them to not do. Katsina? Where did I say Katsina? Who did I counter-rival just now? Kanem-Bornu. Did I feel like I screwed things up here? Yeah, I'm spying on Katsina. Oh no, I'm spying on Kanem-Bornu. Okay, no, it's fine. And we don't want these two to befriend each other if we can avoid it. Since we don't have any power protection to lose right now, I don't super mind not fulfilling the rival thing immediately. I really just don't want huge alliance networks against us. We can avoid it at all. Money, I think we're gonna have to drop that fort in the air. It's just too much money. Go away. Don't need it. Never needed it. And let's check estates. We have 4 estates. We have the Dhimmi. Now, I assume the Dhimmi are not very influential. They're not, because we have no, no non-Sunni religions in our country. And we won't for a while, I don't think. Some fetches down here. Maybe eventually. But for now, they won't matter much. I don't think I can do much with the Dhimmi. I haven't really played much with Dhimmi since the new estate system. But this doesn't... I can grant them liberties to just get some loyalty stuff, which I might want to do. Yeah, they don't own any land, so I'm not going to steal it from them. They're probably still going to be peeved when I steal everybody's land. So getting their loyalty equilibrium up might be worth doing. Especially if it's at 40. Yikes. Yeah, we're going to want to do that. Almost certainly. Let's go through the normal ones first. We're going to go with the emirs. We want the emirs to have... Surely you have everybody's... Yeah. Supremacy over the Sultanate, we're going to run that one for loyalty and influence on all of the people. Even the Dhimmi, very nice. They will be able to call their own agendas, but we will live with that. Don't think we're going to go for any monopolies right now. Neighbor raid. 20% influence. Air gains 0.1 years of worth of manpower for occupying a hostile fort. Scared with the fort level. Okay. Can steal people's manpower. Not sure I'm super interested in that. I'll probably go for right of council. I almost always do that. See if I'm missing anything. We're gonna want primacy of the emirs, but we have low crown land right now, so we're not doing it this moment. And I don't think I care about anything else. Might care about aristocratic councillors, I have to say. For now, just go right of council. And that'll be that. The Ulema. Yada yada yada. Same. Clerical ministers. Piety gain. Meh. I think we're just gonna go for oversight. And ignore the rest. Grant local resident to scholar. Religious school of choice. Removing the relation revive. Okay, so we could get a Hanafi guy. For tech cost reduction at some point. That might be not bad. Ooh, religious schools. Making that free. It's a lot of influence, but that is interesting combination. Costs me 2 privilege slots. I'm gonna go oversight. I think I'm gonna run both of these and just get ourselves a nice scholar right now. We can do it every 20 years, right? Yep. I think I don't mind some Ulema influence here. It's gonna be okay. Murder schools and local residents. Let's see if there's one that's better than tech cost for the start. Oh, shock damage received. Jafari's idea both very strong. AE impact might. Oh. This is huge. I don't know which one. I want so many. Do we think AE matters early on? Probably not. Admin tech cost I don't super care about just yet because we're gonna focus on mid probably. So we're gonna go for shock damage received or shock damage dealt. I don't think we have particular words. Any special comment modifiers there. We have increased morale. If I'm not mistaken, we should have a look at our national ideas anyway. We start with caravan power, movement speed, land, and if we complete our thing, we get land leader shock, which is, I mean, nice, but we might not even get there. Movement speed might be cute. We're gonna get morale 15% after 6 ideas, but that's a bit to go. And otherwise, we're just very, very basic. So when I want more damage dealt, I want damage less damage received. It's deal more. I think the difference is probably tiny. Yeah, too few ravels. Yada yada. What are we done here? No merchants. Anything cool from you? Gonna run with free enterprise. I'm not gonna go with control of monetary. It's always tempting actually to see that all power costs increase, and then I don't want it. patronage over the arts. Don't really need it right now. No, it's gonna be fine. Do I want to grant you any liberties? Equilibrium is at 50.2, which is enough. You don't need to grant you liberties. Then again, I'm a nice guy. I'd summon the died and then take their stuff. What do you want? Ulima wants development in Asbin. For very little gain. You want production in Damagram for a bit of money. You want me to have 3 privileges granted to the Dhimmi. Save the Dhimmi. And I get no reward for it other than loyalty. Oh, like that. No, Damagram. It's cows. And 30% increased development cost. It's not a dream place for Diplo development. But we're not going to be in dire need of Diplo power, so maybe that's the easiest one to do. Ooh, a Craven. And we're horrible. Gotta try to get ourselves an heir. ASAP. I think I still go with the merchants because 2 development in Damagram. Well, using dip is I think the... Oh. It's just because dip is the least problematic thing to spend here. There. And then... You're not like utterly happy, so we're not gonna get the development cost modifier anyway, so might as well see your land now. And then... Am I going to spend on this? It's my capital estate. It's going to be quite cheap, so I'm going to encourage development. And I'm going to go, well, 1 clickety and the other clickety as soon as I can afford it. And remember it. Alright, let's not pay our army for a moment. Don't have to fear war just yet. Not rooting out corruption. Army maintenance. Start stacking up some of that cash. Do we have our own missions? Don't know if these are heir specific, but they're certainly not generic. Assemble a warband by mercenaries. And go to force limit. Don't want to do that really, but... Receiving war reps from 3 countries, okay. If we've done both of these, humiliated rival. Okay, now we're talking interesting. Embracing new traditions. I need loyal Lima and high unity. This is all kind of meh. We'll see about that. We shall see. You're not being paid. Good. You I don't care about. I'm quite tempted to run. Yeah, we're gonna run Alamin Keltaglit here. Get more of that mill power. I think I'll wait. If I remember correctly, you don't want to be below 30. And giving the emirs primacy costs me 10 crownland. Don't know. Might want to go there immediately. The punishment is not that bad. Crownland, right? Let me Google that real quick for me. U4 Crownland. Not Crownland cheat. I don't really care about cheats. 20 to 29, we get 10% reduced max absolutism, which is irrelevant for now. 10% less taxes and 25% more liberty desire from subjects development. So all we're getting that's relevant for us right now is 10% reduced taxes. Now, would I pay 10% of my taxes, my tax income, which is, what, 0.2 ducats? I pay 0.2 ducats for a mill point? I think the answer is very yes. Double yes. So let's go give them... And we're going to stop that problem immediately next time we steal land. Yeah. Primacy of the emirs. It'll be fine. All right. Forgetting anything else before we can unpause? Are we going to get to unpause this episode? Yeah, maybe. There's a chance of that happening. Piety's obviously at nothing. So we don't have any policies to do. We checked missions. We looked at national ideas. I don't have a plan. Ooh, we're badly teched on here in Africa. And we don't have feudalism. Are we gonna get any feudalism? How does that spread? I forget. Nearby friendly, loyal, nobles, and adjacent is feudalism. Okay, so still no. Borders. No. So you just need to border people with feudalism or develop a bunch. Probably get it somewhere. I don't know. Do you guys up here have feudalism? No, but it's spreading to you. So that's probably the way we're gonna get it. Through the... Is that the Fazan corridor? It's the Fazan corridor over here. Never know. Alright. Merchants, check. Check, 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 check. I think we're ready to go. Let's see how the first few months of alliances around us turn out. That's always a bit of a biggie. Military alliance, Stronghai and Mali. Ooh, Kano and Sazao. Kano and Yao. Wadai and Kanem-Bornu is probably actually good for me. Noop and Kanem-Bornu. The reason I think that's good is because Noop and what's Wazao again? I don't know. They don't strike me as particularly scary. Oh, it's you. Wait, that's Wadai. Did I just misread that? Nope. Wadai. I just misread that. Okay. These are not super powerful. 4K and 5K. Of course, the sum of these is scary still. But I'd much rather have them have those alliances than have real ones. The Clan of Mali, good. They just allied up with the other folks. Scary Stronghai. Yao wants to ally me. See, Yao, I don't really... I want to ally you. I guess I'm gonna call back my improved guy from Timbuktu and get that alliance in. The ally to Kong, which is potentially scary. Let's have a look at that. Let's have another look at Yao, Kano, Fada and Gurma. I've never heard that in my life. I mean, probably have, but I don't remember. Cholov, Benin. Yeah, I don't know about other allies around here. Yes, I could pick up Yao. And I could... Maybe that's what we do, actually. Maybe we do ally Yao. And we call them in on a promise of territory for Kanem-Bornu. And we don't give them anything, which is going to peeve them off, but... Maybe that's our start into things. That's 6k troops. And dealing with Wadai. Yeah, okay. Let's ally Yao for now. And they're gonna break that alliance. Once we break our promise. And then we can go and eat them later. Stronghai and Kano. You just stay at here too, please. What with my other guy? Do I wanna butter anybody up? It's impressive how little Stronghai hates us, considering that they are rivals in one of my provinces. What do I do with my boy here? Tsina, Kanembornu. I see you there, Strong High. Let's build spy network on these guys as well. Do I want to marry Yao? I don't. I will marry Timbuktu. Don't want to marry Yao. That relation is not made to last. Should probably look into going to force limit here. Yeah, let's do it now. Just don't give people any ideas. I haven't played a regular start in a while. This is exciting. But it's also time to put a cut in here. So I suppose... Oh, we don't need mercenaries. What? Oh, either have mercenaries or force limit. Easy peasy. Cheaper mercenaries, army tradition gain. Do we just want to click that button? Maybe. I'm just going to click it. Start gathering that army tradition. Not sure that's right. But what is right is putting a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. Not much has happened yet here, I admit. But I hope you're excited for what's going to come next. If you enjoy what you're seeing, please do consider hitting that like button. It does help me and does help other people find my videos. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel and or you've been a long mainstay but haven't ever subscribed. You know, maybe now's the time to do that. It's free, except for the fact that you have to have a Google account. And it will notify you sometimes when there are new videos. There's like that weird bell thing that you can hit or whatever to be notified more. But, you know, just subscribe and pray. It's kind of at least my way to go about it. And the best thing you can do ever is talk to me in the comment section. I do read my comments, even though, yes, I've been talking about this a lot. I've not been particularly diligent in it in the past. Past few months, I suppose. But I'll hopefully get better. And I still do read them. I've just become worse at being quick at doing that and at responding to everything. Thank you so much for watching. See you folks for episode number 2 tomorrow.